Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here again. So today is January 25th. It's Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a very good hump day. So that's pretty cool, as Marty says, hump day on a Wednesday. Good to be here. Jane's saying hello in the background to everybody. Good to see you all as well. Nice to be back on the boat, and obviously not rushing around the countryside as we did yesterday. Almost missed it today because I have been preparing liver, onions, smoked bacon, and we're having mashed potato and gravy. So I was getting that ready for tea for later on, and I was getting so carried away in the kitchen. Jane said, it's 5 to. So here I am, a little bit. Well, I wasn't late, was I? I was on time, so that's always pretty cool. So, couple of updates then. There's a new video. If you haven't seen it, guys, that Onpassive corporate have released. It's saying about it's raining, and this is the frontage of the Onpassive train station on the metro line. Now, people are saying, wow, is it real? I don't know if it's real or not, but my gut feeling and guess is that it is computer generated. But boy, does it look good. If you haven't seen the video, it's only 10 seconds long, guys. But go and have a look at it. It's posted on this video, or go over to the Onpassive official site and you can view it there. It says about raining, I believe. Let me just tell you. I'll tell you exactly what it says. Are you enjoying the rain as much as we are? That's what it is called. Pretty impressive. The hands are moving in and out on the front of the Onpassive station. Looks pretty cool, that's for sure. Also, I know that Onet is back up and working correctly. It was down for a short period of while yesterday, but it's all back up and running now as well. And we're also hearing lots of reports of people migrating easily who weren't getting OTPs before, but if they are going via the OFounders site to migrate through the OES part in OFounders, everything is working according to plan. So Wednesday, as we all know, is not only halfway through the week, but it's also Onpassive 360 day. So at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 p.m. UK time, myself, Marty, and Chris are going to be on bringing you some more details. As I always say, you never know who might turn up. I said exactly the same thing last week, and look what happened. We do get surprised from time to time by not only our CEO, but also other people as well. So turn up is a thing for that. I've posted it out in all of the social media sites where the link is. But if you haven't got it, okay, it is watch live now at .com, I believe. I might be completely wrong off that. If not, somebody can put it in the chat area and you can grab it from there. Big shout out, by the way, to Marty, Chris, Janet Butler, who are on the migration last night, the last one that they are officially doing, but also a special thanks for Peter Rogers and Collins Manor, who burnt the midnight oil. They came on at 12 o'clock and they stayed all the way through till I think about 4:30, 5 o'clock a.m. UK time to help people migrate. True Onpassivians. They did an excellent job. So myself, I would personally like to thank these two guys for coming on and helping. It really does show their commitment to the company, that they are prepared to work all through the night just to help people to migrate across into the new OES. So kudos to you guys. Also, let's keep plugging it, guys. The Onpassive official launch as far as the UK is concerned. This is nothing to do with what the company has already done, but we are having a showcase live event on April the 22nd at the Mercure Manchester Piccadilly Hotel. This is Saturday, the 22nd of April, and we would love to have as many people there as possible to come along. It is open to all founders, guests, users, anybody and everybody, and all of the details for it can be found on social media. But if you go to Onpassive UK Ireland event, UK and Ireland event, I think it's a UK Ireland event or UK and Ireland event. Okay, you'll get all the details there. Failing that, reach out to me or any of the UK founders, and they will certainly give you those email the details for that. It is paid for the tickets, but it's very cheap, and that is to cover the cost of the hotel, which, to be honest, is quite a lot of money. So this is also all corporate backed, by the way. We've done everything correctly as far as that is concerned, but it's going to be a fantastic day. I would encourage as many of the UK foundership to attend, because again, we've got some special guests turning up for that. I'm not going to release who it is at this stage, but it will be certainly a day to remember, that's for sure. So let's get down to what the title of this live is all about: confidence. And what role does that confidence play within your life and also Onpassive? This was mainly what I was thinking about. When we do these lives on a daily basis, obviously we haven't always got loads of information, and really I want to always try and bring something to the table that is going to be of value to you guys out there. Now, as far as confidence is concerned, I think it plays, for myself personally, a huge part in what you are able to do as a person online. Now, there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance, by the way. There is many people that I see online who I have followed for a long time. Many of them are actually quite famous as far as the internet is concerned. But also some of these people have got, in my opinion, a bit of arrogance about them. Now, I don't think that is a trait that you should be proud of by any means. And I think that you can be confident without being arrogant. Now, what do I mean by confident? Now, if you look back on my videos in this channel of how I started my journey with Onpassive, I didn't sort of just wake up one morning being Red Redfern and I can be in front of you guys talking and it flows really easily for me and all the rest of it, and I'm confident in front of a camera. Didn't start like that. It starts like every single other person who starts doing something in front of a camera. It's very, very nerve-wracking when you first start. You think you sound horrendous. You think you look horrendous. You pick up on all sorts of mannerisms that you think you might have and all of the other things. But the practice makes perfect, as they say. You have to persevere. You have to keep going. And part and parcel of the building of your confidence level is persistence, being persistent in what you are doing, turning up, doing the same things, making sure that you are doing what you say you are going to do. All of these types of things help not only to get over that hurdle, but also build your confidence with what you are also going to do. Now, that is on a personal level. That is your personal confidence. But also, I firmly believe that if you are confident without being arrogant, then people subconsciously pick up on your confidence, and you tend to have people listening to you more intently than if you were not a confident person. Maybe it's your delivery, maybe it's your persona, maybe it's just the way that you exude confidence. But I know one thing for sure, that if you are confident, you have a much better chance of somebody wanting to listen to what you have got to say. And it's not necessarily the content of what you are talking about, but it's just your way about you, your delivery, the way that you are, your mannerisms, etc. all add to you as a person being confident in front of other people. Now, that's, as I said, on a personal level. So let's just change things a little bit about what I'm talking about now. Part of being confident is having something that you are confident in. If you are talking about something that you have complete confidence in, then that goes both ways. Okay. Now, I have been around, as far as the internet is concerned, for a good long while, and been involved with other things prior to Onpassive. Now, I can remember in those days, MLM type of stuff, etc., of having to talk to friends, family, acquaintances, etc., etc., about this thing that I was involved with, but not actually having 100% confidence in the thing that I was doing. It was all a numbers game. It was all about, let's get them in, you know, the old mentality. If remember what was all that about? But because I didn't have 100% confidence in what I was trying to sell, to get somebody involved with, then that showed in me talking about it. Hence, where does Onpassive come in? With Onpassive, you have 100% confidence in the company, knowing that it is 100% legal. We are global. We have offices all over the place. We have staff. We have products. We have things that people actually want. It is a platform, an ecosystem where anybody and everybody can come and use the products. So the natural confidence of what we have in Onpassive is going to filter through to you when you are talking to somebody else about Onpassive. You can relate so much more to Onpassive with confidence, because any question that you may have from somebody can be answered. It's not a question of, I don't know, I can't get you those answers, or anything like that. There is always a reason or an answer for what somebody is asking you. So it's very, very easy to talk to people in confidence about Onpassive because of where we are and what we are right now. Rupert Paul, that is, thank you so much for your super sticker. That's very, very kind of you, Rupert. This is what I love about this business, is that I can talk all day to anybody about Onpassive. I've had multiple discussions with some extremely knowledgeable and intelligent people about Onpassive. Do they get what we are trying to do? No, not all of them. They don't, because this is a lot of the trouble with a lot of people, is the mindset of how business is done is not the mindset of how Onpassive business is done. So that's where the confusion, in my opinion, comes as far as other people is concerned, is because they're just not used to how we are doing things. Like I said yesterday on my live, I can envisage in the future many, many companies coming to Onpassive and asking us to teach them how we have done business. And that is because we are completely divulged from everything that you are used to. This is why it takes a little while to get used to how we do things in Onpassive, because it's not the normal way. As Ashmi Farah has said many, many times, we don't want to be average. We don't want to be normal. We don't want to, be like somebody else. We want to be revolutionary. We want to be the correction to the corruption. We want to think outside the box. We want to do things completely differently because we are completely different. Now, this is where we get the confidence from our company for ourselves when we are talking about it, because we are completely different. This is what I just wanted to bring to the table today, is that don't mix up confidence with arrogance. They are completely different things. So I am completely confident now. I was talking to Marty earlier on today. I am at such an ease and calmness at the moment with Onpassive of where we are. It is, I feel so good about things right at this moment. Why? Because I know what is going to come and what is going to happen. Everything has been thought of. From the O-Media doing what they do on a daily basis, churning out the shorts, churning out all of the media that they are, keeping us all the way, all up to speed with what we are talking about. Let me just have a look. Just get rid of somebody. There you go. So I was just sorting out somebody on my chat. There you go. So I am very happy at the moment, okay, with where we are. Things are good. Looking forward to when we are going to get the information as far as the next webinar is concerned. Like I said, I'm hoping to hear something today for a date and time. Okay, but you never know. It might be pushed back a little bit. If they feel things aren't quite right just yet, then it will be pushed back. Remember, we are not in the game of rushing things just because we, the founders, think it should be here. Everything is done for a reason, and the reason is whatever the reason is. We don't necessarily have to know what that reason is. But one thing's for sure is I know they have everything under control. So there you go, guys. Think of it. Think of what I've talked about here. Think about your mindset a little bit as well, about where you're at with it. Okay, it certainly helps if your mind is in the right place. If you can't get your mind in the right place at the moment, as far as Onpassive is concerned, watch a movie, go fishing, do something, okay? Because you are in an amazing place if you are a founder, that's for sure. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Normally, Chris doesn't do a live on 360 day. I know that Marty is. So let's make sure we go over and support Marty. He's on at the top of the hour at 5 UK, 12 Eastern. And then obviously we will all three of us be back at 2 p.m. with more news, more updates, and you never know who might turn up. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Speak to you all very soon.